Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Pothead Show, life commentaries, all that shit. Please follow me on Instagram at Pothead. Follow me on Twitter at Pothead with a 9 instead of the O. And buy some merch. We got the old pill t-shirts you guys loved, restocking tomorrow as I'm recording this. So cop the fuck out of those. We need to turn up. I gotta turn up. We're going up. So, coming out with a banger. We're not continuing the wedding series yet. And my channel's been going through some really weird ups and downs, fluctuations. Lil Kodak, they don't want to see me winning. But anyways, I'm going to try and win regardless. So, here we go. This is the time about when I was a degenerate, basically. So I had this girlfriend that I used to just waste time with. Like, she started living at my house, and we would just wake up, fuck, get high, drive around, trying to find, like, other XANS and food and stuff, and then wait for my homie John to get out of school. And every time we would go pick up John, we would just get high after that anyway. But one time, I decided to go to school. Well, it was mandatory that I went, because it was a school field trip, and they would, like, no. Because I used to go to first period, which was, like, 7:30 to 8:20 or something like that, and then just leave because I had an off period after that, and I had a whip, so I just went gone, and she would just be at my house. She dropped out. So she would just be at my house until I got home. She'd be like, come home when I'm in first period. I'm like, all right, chill. So get home, do all that, do what I had to do. My boy John, on this day, fast forward to the next morning, we got this mandatory field trip. Boy hits me up early. It might have been late at night, early in the morning. I don't know. We probably had his house doing XANS late at night or something. Oh, no. All right. So we slept over at John's house doing XANS late at night as fuck, high as fucking shit. Waking up, woke up at like 9:30, checking my phone blown the fuck up from like my teachers and shit. Like, where are you? Blah, blah, blah. Like, we're about to walk in, blah, blah, blah. And so we were an hour and 15 minutes late because the zoo is like 4 towns over. But we got there and I brought my homie John, who does not go to the school. And I brought my girlfriend, who does not go to the school, and no one else. Like, we just walked in, and like we got to the front desk because it was just us, like where they were checking people in, and they're like, "Are you with such and such school?" And I was like, "Yep." And they just gave me the papers, one to her and one to him. We just walked in, like easy peasy style, no lemon squeezy. And we're walking in, looking around at the fucking art and shit, blah blah. It's pretty cool, you know. We're having a good time, and I said, all right, butterfly museum. We're walking around, looking at the butterflies and shit. It's crazy. They're showing us how they fly and land. There's so many different type of butterflies, bro. If I can find a picture, I'm going to put this fucking picture up. But there's this butterfly that landed on my head. It was legendary. It was huge. It was dope, honestly. We had gotten so high before, too. Like, I was off, like, yeah, it was like 9:30, 10:30. It was 10:30, 10:30, 10:45 when we got there. So I was definitely off a Xan at least, and definitely a lot of weed. Maybe line lean. I don't know. And this was at the point when I was being really dumb about my money, and I used to have tons of money all the time. So that comes in later. We walk around school field trip around the butterfly pavilion, and the person who was like adminning the field trip is my homie. She fucks with me. She's like, "Max, why are you so late?" And I was like, "I'm not late, ma'am, and my name is Pothead. Don't call me that." Never mind. And I'm like, "I'm not, ma'am. I just had to let my friends in the door." And she was like, "Oh, who's this?" And I'm like, "They're thinking about enrolling next year." And she was like, "Oh, really? Well, come on this way," because it's a private school that's like tiny, so they need all the money they can get. So we literally got VIP treatment for bringing in like non-solicited visitors. They were like, "What the fuck is going on?" We went and did all that shit, like, you know, where you like hold out your hand and a tarantula comes on you and shit. We did that like 5 times in a row, front in the line, back to back. Like, we literally cut the line on everything. Like, the teacher, the chaperone we were getting was like, boom, like, you gotta go, like, boom, make way for these fucking important ass people here. And we were like, yeah, make way for us. We're mad important. Oh my god. Anyway, so I guess the part where we finally start having fun is looking at butterflies, and they have this big open area, almost like it's like an acre of jungle, if that makes sense. Like, they have like a greenhouse over it and shit, but it's massive. So there's trees and dope ass climate and shit. So we're around there, and me and John and my girlfriend have the amazing, because my girlfriend literally used to be our photographer, so we used to flick up nonstop all the time. That's why we don't have any flicks anymore together right now. But John and I were like, fuck it, like, this could be dope. So we were just playing with the fucking butterflies and shit. And I just fucking whip out my cash, bro. And there's so many families in there. I'm talking about like little kids. There's this one picture. I really want to see if I can find it. I probably won't be able to because I fucked my phone. But there's a picture of me holding a bunch of $100 bills and this fucking little kid staring in the background. It's so funny. Kind of, I don't know if it was fucked up or not at the time. I was super high on Xanax, but I just thought it was hilarious. Those pictures came out so funny. And oh my god, John and I are laughing, bro. That shit was legendary. So after we did that for like I don't know, we had a photo shoot for damn near an hour. We were getting a little peckish. And I do not remember why they didn't make us fucking, like, follow the group or anything. First of all, the group would have been, like, 6 people. Second of all, I think they saw us and they're just like, oh, they know what they're doing. Like, they're having fun. Because we were, like, walking around, hitting all the stuff and everything. Because, like, you know, if you're from where we're from, you've been to this fucking place before a bunch of times. So, we were pretty much done pretty much with everything. So, we went to go eat some overpriced ass, like, nachos or glizzies or something. Glizz down, gang. So, as you walk to get to the cafeteria, you have to go to the gift shop, and the gift shop, and no one was working in the gift shop for some reason. So fucking John takes all these weird ass hats on his head and starts like, we just start doing sketches. Again, I want to see if I can find it, but I don't know if I can. We just start doing like little sketches of like different hats and shit. It was so funny, and like by the time we've done all these sketches, bear in mind we're like half an hour ahead of the class. And by the time we're done with these masks, the class is coming to the doors looking at us like, what the fuck? And my girlfriend's just filming, and she turns around and just shrugs at them. Look at that. I don't know what these kids are doing. So we walked into the cafeteria. We go over to this buffet, and let me tell you, boys, this buffet was looking terrible, my boy. It was up to down, awful. I'm talking about, what the fuck was that, bro? Holy shit. The mashed potatoes were like brown and black and shit. I was like, what are those, hockey pucks? And they're like, no, mashed potatoes, blah, blah, blah. I look at the pizza, it's just like a red square. It's like not even like crust or anything, just a red square. I'm like, what's that? And they're like, pizza. I was like, I thought it was a red velvet cake missing a bunch of layers. Like, y'all are tripping the fuck out. The one thing they did have though, they were like, but we bake our cakes in house. So literally all 3 of us bought a cake and split it. That's what we had for fucking lunch. Just a cake. Because it was the only thing that was like at all not going to give me food poisoning. Like, I guarantee that shit was terrifying. So, we're finishing up the cake, and they want to go back in for round 2. My school's going back in all day. This is the whole thing for them. We, on the other hand, had different plans. So we waited. We're taking our time with this goddamn thing. And everyone gets up, and my instructor gets up, and I'm telling you, she just loves me. She just trusts me. She's like, okay, Pothead, bring you guys all back when you're done. And I'm like, all right, no problem, you got it. At this point, we probably had, it was like 2 p.m. And so the problem with the cafeteria being all the way on the end of the building is there's an exit to you-know-where, outside, or there's an exit back in. So if you want to take a wild guess on the exit that we went out of, bum, 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 give you a moment of silence. That's right, we went out the outside exit, so we were free as birds. And it turns out my girl's car was parked like right by the exit door. So we literally hopped in and out and like turned out the parking lot like before they could even say like banana peel, what the fuck, fudge sundae. Like that shit was lit. Hope you guys enjoyed this little smaller story. Hope you guys are having a great day. Please, 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 if you can, drop a sub, drop a comment, drop all that. And I'm trying to gauge whether you guys want me to talk about all life stories, different topics, all that. Do you guys want me to do commentary, face cams, everything? I need help, boys. I'm trying to make this shit my life. So let's do it. Thank you. Love you.